Good night. What is my YouTube family up to tonight? Welcome back to Charmin's Kitchen. Tonight I'm up to some vermicelli mischief. Come on down and let's make some vermicelli cake tonight. I have all my ingredients here laid out for the vermicelli cake. I have some cardamom, cinnamon sticks, some clove. I have some regular 2% milk, butter, ghee. I have some evaporated and some condensed milk. I have some cherries, some raisins, and some powdered milk. And not forgetting the main ingredient, some Champion Vermicelli. And this is a brand from Guyana. So with all this here, we're gonna make a nice, rich, and creamy vermicelli cake. Vermicelli is a rich, delicious, and creamy treat that shows up in many different occasions. And once in a while, it often tends to show up in our kitchen as a very popular treat. I have many recipes for vermicelli and vermicelli cake. I even have a chocolate version. You can check that out. I will be listing it in the link below. Let me start with the preparation. So now we're adding our butter and ghee to the pan. I already added about 3 tablespoons of butter into the pan, and I'm adding my ghee now. You can use one out of the 2 or you can blend them. I like to blend them because the flavor is very nice and rich. So once the butter is melted, we're gonna go in here with the vermicelli and toast it up until we achieve a nice brownish color, or we can say parch the vermicelli. So next we're gonna add our vermicelli in there. And we're gonna start mixing while it's parching into the butter, because we don't want it to burn or get too brown on one side only. So while my vermicelli is parching up, I'm gonna warm up some milk. I like to warm up my milk before adding it to the vermicelli because I had my milk in the fridge and that will slow down my cooking process. Vermicelli is one of the quickest and easiest recipe to make. Let me know what's your favorite way to eat vermicelli. So I know some people like theirs when it's watery, and some like cake, some like without raisins or cherries. Let me know what's your favorite way to have it. And I would like to shout out Auntie Dato and Riza, because I chat with them this past week and we talked about vermicelli, and ever since then it was left in my head, and that inspired me today to make some vermicelli. So big shout out to Auntie Dato and Riza. So the toasting process is very important because it gives the vermicelli a very nice flavor after you finish with it. The toasting adds a very nice nutty flavor to the vermicelli. If you cook it just like that, it's gonna have like a floury, raw kind of flavor. So we're gonna go in with our warm milk. I'm gonna go in with our cinnamon, clove, cardamom, and I just crush the cardamom before I add them so it can release all its natural flavor. We're gonna go in with our evaporated milk. Now we're gonna go in with our raisins so they can plump up nice with the milk, and you have to keep stirring every so often so it doesn't burn on the bottom. It is looking nice and rich and creamy. We still have to add our powdered milk, condensed milk, and cherries. So now we're gonna add our powdered milk, and we're gonna go in little by little and mix because we don't want it to form lumps in there. More milk, more flavor. The powdered milk would add a nice rich creaminess to this vermicelli, and all the milk that we're adding is gonna make it nice and rich. That's what we're looking for, a nice, rich, creamy vermicelli. I really do enjoy making different kind of recipes. So it's all coming together nicely. Look at that. It starts to thick up a little, and the vermicelli have to be soft, and that's when you know it's done. But it have to go a little bit more. I'm gonna keep adding my powdered milk. So we're gonna add our cherries now. It's really thickening up nicely. And the next thing we're gonna do is add our sweetened condensed milk. We're not gonna add sugar in here. The condensed milk will sweeten it for us. It is looking good. Natalie, you can't wait, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna add our condensed milk. You can add how much you want to how sweet you like it. I'm gonna add half. We're gonna mix that in and taste it and make sure that it's not too sweet. And I love vermicelli so much that I can have this as a Valentine's dessert with the cherry and the white creaminess from the milk. Really goes nice as a Valentine's dessert. And it is looking so good, right, Natalie? We didn't have it for quite a while now. So our vermicelli is done. You can eat it just as it is, like this, but we're gonna set ours. We're gonna leave it to cool off. I have a dish here that I just butter lightly. I'm gonna put my vermicelli in here, and we will leave it to set so that we can have a vermicelli cake. Catch you guys back in a few minutes when our vermicelli is completely set. So our vermicelli cake is nice and set, and we're gonna go in and cut them into small pieces. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. My kids are waiting patiently, and I'm cutting them into small squares. I like when they're cut into small squares. They look cute, and you can go back for seconds and third, and you can enjoy as many pieces as you like. Wow, it's looking nice and rich here and creamy. So my friends, after cutting up our vermicelli into nice pieces, this is how beautiful they look, and they came out very, very nice. Now it's time for the taste test, and I have enough to share with the whole entire team. Look at the thickness and look at the color, how beautiful it looks on the outside. So here it is, my favorite part, taste testing time. I have my little piece here, and look how nice and thick and delicious looking it is. Perfect. If you like yours a little bit more on the watery side, you can take your vermicelli down before it starts thickening up, and you will have the perfect runny consistency like you like it. If you like yours as a cake, and because I want to share mine, I made them as a cake version, so it's easy to share this way. So the first mouthful goes to the viewers. Cheers. The richness of all the milk, so creamy, so delicious, and so satisfying. The taste of the cardamom, clove, and cinnamon is not hitting at all. I bite into one of the raisins, and it tastes so nice. I just need a warm cup of tea right here, and I'm good to go. So to all my vermicelli friends, cheers. That powder milk and the condensed milk is so rich and creamy. So this one we don't have any sugar in it, but the richness from all the milk really hype it up to another level. Thank you all for watching. Hope I inspire you to make some vermicelli soon. Stay blessed, stay safe. We love you all. Bye for now.